This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button. It's Friday. You made it through the week. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that thumbs up button. I appreciate you guys for watching so much. And let's just get into the news. There's not a ton of news, but we'll get into it. We got Bobbi. Now, Bobbi recently did songs with NLE Choppa, who is basically mimicking NBA YoungBoy. He's a carbon copy of NBA YoungBoy. I was wondering why she was trolling so much. Trolling Nicki Minaj, trolling this, trolling that. Now it makes sense. And yesterday with the whole thing with NBA YoungBoy, she knew that would make news. She released a video game today. Yes, she is in a 720 deal, so that the label will be eating off of that game. But she posted a long thing. She's not even with NBA YoungBoy. I think they dated like 2 years ago when she was 14, which is a little spooky, okay? I don't know how old NBA YoungBoy is. I think he's 21 now. I don't know. Anyways, and you know, I like NBA YoungBoy. I like his music at least. You know, he has his own style. That's what I like about it. Yeah, I like people that have their own style, and they create a style. But anyway, she says, "Let me tell you something about this boy right here. This be the most talented person I've ever met." Didn't she say that thing about X? Then she said, "Not only is he talented, but he has an amazing heart. He truly is a good person. I'm tired of seeing y'all bash him and talk about him. You only speak when you what you see, but what you don't seem to realize is he's been through some stuff. We all have been through some stuff, okay? And a lot of people have been through what he's been through. I know he's had it a little harder than most." And she says, "Y'all don't know him like I do. My tattoo has our own personal meaning behind it. It shouldn't have to..." What, a tattoo on your hand that says his name? "The truth is, we are not together, but we will always be a part of each other's lives, no matter what. No matter what anyone gotta say, we've played a big part in each other's lives and helped each other through a lot of stuff. We talk all the time, and no one will ever change that. I'm by his side till he die. And even after that, Contrail, love you for life." It's like, okay, she's in love with him. That's basically what it is. She's the first one to, he's the first one to, break her love, get her love, and then break her heart. It's always the first one, So, it's always your first love, that's the one that always sticks with you the longest. But, after 5 years, trust me, you'll get over it. It happens, take a few showers, cry it out, you'll be all good. That first love, though, I remember that, you were like 16, get your heart broken. It's the worst, but then you never feel that again. Oh, you always got to get it out of the way. Anyways, we got Popeyes versus Chick-fil-A, okay? There's only one question. I needed to hear from one person how they felt about it.
We got Ja Rule on the phone. Let's see what Ja's thoughts are.
That's Dave Chappelle talking about Ja Rule. Ja Rule weighed in on the Popeyes thing, and he just took an argument from Soulja Boy in Famous Dex of like Popeyes and Chick-fil-A arguing. I haven't tried both of them, but I don't know. I heard Popeyes can't keep up with the demand. Too many people are going. Chick-fil-A is consistent. They always got a good sandwich, man. You can stop there. It's always good. Popeyes, hit or miss, I'll check it out one day, though. Then we got Kodak Black. He's facing 6 years now. He pleaded guilty yesterday to the weapons, so, it's a waiting game now. Now, I bet you he gets away with no jail time. He always escapes, and he goes in for a few months, and they work something out, and he gets out. It's crazy. But he always puts these roadblocks in the way of him getting to the next level of success. Or is this what keeps him hot? I don't know, but it's very weird. He always finds trouble, man. You know, it's just sad because that kid's talented for sure. He's talented. Then we got NIP Foundation. Okay, so Atlantic donated a bunch of money to the foundation, 6 figures. That Puma just released some stuff, so good things happening. A lot of people will be helped through this foundation, and I think the kids can draw from the foundation if they're made board members. I think you get paid to be a board member of the foundation, which is good, you know, because it keeps the money churning and it keeps them doing good things in the community as well. You know, it's like it'll turn into the new family business, running the foundation, which is good, very good, because a lot of people will benefit from that as well, especially in the neighborhood. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to leave you guys with a throwback clip right now, and hopefully more news breaks through the day. It's a little slow, but it's okay. You know, there's days like this. And I hope you guys are having a great day, a positive day. If you're down a little bit, keep your head up, power through it. You know, relax for this weekend. Treat yourself right and start the week fresh next week. I myself, I'm having a weird week. You know, I'm not always up. I'm not always doing the best in my mind mentally. But, you know, I'm going to the gym a little more, trying to eat a little better. I noticed I was eating like too many carbs and stuff, and that stuff can weigh you down. So, you know, I need to reboot myself, man. I'm a mess. But, you know, it happens, okay? So, you know, you just recognize the problem and tackle it one step at a time. Don't do anything crazy, you know, like don't try to do it all overnight. You know, change one thing at a time and work towards a better life, because we all want to enjoy the time we have here. You know, that's very important. So try to enjoy the time you have here and invest in yourself. I'm doing the same thing with myself. You know, you get some, cook at home, eat some good foods, do some meal prep just to eat clean for a while. You know, maybe eat a trail mix at night instead of eating the ice cream. You know, we got to get, it's hard. It's hard. I feel your pain. Anyways, guys, it's Jordan Tower with JT News, and I'll check you guys in the next.
But a nigga smart and a nigga grind. If you know how to do that shit right there, and you ain't got no other choice, you can't even control getting money if you're grinding. CEO of Young Money Entertainment. Well-known artist in what y'all call the rap game, hip-hop. I met Baby, the owner of Cash Money Records, along with Ronald Slim Williams. 2 brothers, y'all know Baby and Slim. I met Baby when I was 11, May 13th, 1993, Friday the 13th. Never forget. Can't forget that. There was a former artist on that label, Lil Slim, from my block, Apple and Eagle, please believe it. Holly Grove 17 Carrollton to the Gristle. His name's Lil Slim. That's still my nigga. He in Cali, and I heard he in Cali still rapping, so shout out to Slim doing this thing, you dig? But he heard me rap before on the block. And you know, he told me I'd tell Baby and Slim about you. And I grew to find out that niggas from the hood was telling him that, I ain't know this, I ain't know that niggas from the hood was telling Slim, boy, you need to put Lil Daddy on your album, because you gotta think I was 11. So you know, at that time, that was like the little hot thing to do. Put the little nigga on your album talking that gangster shit. And then I was talking my shit, so that's why niggas was like, you need to put him on your album. That little nigga writing his own shit. You know what I mean? So I spit for Baby. I met him, like I said, May 13th, whatever. It was at a record store. Lil Slim was there, the artist, the dude. And he introduced me to Baby and them, and I spit for Baby, and You know, nigga gave me a card, and I ain't never stopped calling the number on that motherfucker. It was 2 numbers on there. It was 522-3660 and 596-5109. The 3660 was the office number. The 5109 was baby's beeper number. You knew niggas would be in that office from at least 8, 9 that morning to about 8, 9 that night. Then after that, you got to beep them. That's how it went for Baby and Slim. And I kept beeping them niggas. Kept calling the office until they said, come up to the office. And so I came up to the office, and mind you, the office was number like 3 little rooms. So there was nothing to do in the office but sit around the office and write raps all damn day. So that's where, bang, your story starts. And that's where you got Lil Wayne. I sat in that office every day and wrote raps till they said, now here's the microphone and here's the beat. I was 12 years of age at that time. It took a year for them to record me. I didn't get on no tracks when I was 11. I ain't gonna front. But I did when I was 12. And I remember lying on the rap saying that I was 13, because back then the cool thing to do was be older. You dig? Now the cool thing to do is just be your age. But like I said, back then I did my 1-2 thing. You know, I sculpted, created who you got here now. The dude I told you about earlier. Me. I go hard in the paint with this rap shit. Real hard. I take it real seriously. I take every single thing I do, every word, every letter, every sentence, every phrase, every quote, every chorus, every verse, every bridge, every intro, every outro. Personally. So, if you're a fan of me, then know that you get the full me. Because I give my all to my music. You dig? But, back to what we was talking about. So, I rapped and rapped and rapped. And then there was a group came along called, well, then BG was always with Cash Money. We formed a group called the BGs. Me and him, he and I. And we dropped an album called True Story. And then I was pulled away from Cash Money for school purposes, of course. So I went down my school thing, but at the same time, my actions were showing my mama that I want to do what I wanted to do, most of all, and then I would do everything else that came with anything, you know, everything else I was supposed to do. So it ended up working out that way. She ended up not tripping and letting me go right back to Cash Money. And when I came back, I was 14. So by the time I came back, that was the Hot Boys. And so when I came back, when I came back, that wasn't the Hot Boys. I came back, then we met Juvie and we met Turk. And you know, we did the Hot Boy thing for a while. We sold a gang of records before we got the deal, a gang of records. And then I was rounding about 15 going through the Hot Boy success. Then bang, 16 comes and I dropped Block is Hot album. Multi-platinum album. Thanks. I love y'all for that. That was my first solo album. The Block is Hot. 16 years old. Platinum. Appreciate that. Then So now I'm soaking in the success of being platinum and being young and being still in school and all that type of stuff and having the hottest car. My car is better than my teachers and going through all that. So then 15 comes around and now it's time for what you call it, lights off, lights out, lights out. Like one of them did that. Gold. Then platinum, sorry. Platinum. Thank you. Then after lights out, we come with I was 17. And 17 round to 18, and then that's when everything kind of fell apart for Cash Money, you know, when people was leaving out and stuff like that, but it wasn't at the end of all that. Because remember, they left and then they came back and dropped the album and all that. So, right during all that, I dropped the 500 Degrees, third solo album. Okay? So then you get the 500 Degrees album. That was like a real angry album. That was like, you know, trying to put a lot of stuff on my back at that time and take it on. And that album went gold, right?
Right.
That album went gold. That was my third solo album. Then you get 19. And here comes all this Carter shit. Yeah, I dropped the Carter. One. It's my fourth solo album. Platinum.
What?
Platinum. That's where you got Go DJ and all that. Then there go all the talks about maybe he's alright. Maybe he's alright. So when I knew they was talking, I hit him in the fucking mouth with Carter 2 at 21. 21 years old, right?
22.
Double platinum. Thank you. That was my fifth solo album. Fifth solo album. And here we are, history. I'm the president of that company now. It's called Cash Money Records. And in part to that, I've been blessed with Young Money Entertainment, which is another canal, or avenue for me to creatively shed a light on other artists and other talent, you know. And of course, Cash Money is another stage and another stage where the talent can, you know, be found. But the reality of my day is, you know, waking up, seeing the sun, getting money till I die. And I really don't see nothing else. And nothing else have ever been important to me since way back when. And because of that, because of my hustle, because of my grind, I'm successful. I'm wealthy. And I'm confident. And I ain't had the best deals, Daddy. You dig? But a nigga smart and a nigga grind. If you know how to do that shit right there, and you ain't got no other choice, you can't even control getting money. If you're grinding, you can say, I don't want to get money, you can grind. Watch how much money you get. Whenever you do any kind of grinding, you get paid. Period. That's what I do. I grind, and I get paid. Yeah, the trend switched. You know, at first it was me on your single.
Yeah.
So first it was me on your album. Then it was minaj. Then it went to me on your single. Now they like me on your mixtape. And I ain't talking about my artists. I'm talking about now that's the new trend for outside.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe below.